It's Diane Evans with stampingwithdiane.com. I'm an independent Canadian Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the interior of British Columbia. So if this is one of your first times joining me, make sure that you've subscribed to my YouTube channel or you like my Facebook page, and then you'll get notified immediately as soon as I do go live. So I am actually pre-recording this particular video because I will be away on my way to New Orleans. Hopefully, we hope. That's all weather dependent, of course. But in any event, I wanted to make sure that I got my card sketches done. So treat it like a live, and basically ask questions. And I will go in when I can get to an airport and get the Wi-Fi and everything else like that. So welcome, card sketch number 118. This one's a fun one. There's lots of little, you can't even actually see it on this particular diagram, but there's lots of different parts to it. There's a regular card base. The first layer is 3 3/4 by 5 inches. And then the second layer is this designer series paper that's 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. And then there's a 1/2 inch of strip down here, which you'll see in my card once I do it. And then of course, there'll be the circles, 2 7/8 inch circle and a 2 1/8 inch circle. And I cut these from my my stylish shapes dies. And also I have a banner and another banner from the stylish shapes as well. And they show what those sizes are. This is a 1/2 inch strip down there, and you'll see how that can do this. Now, I decided what I was going to do with this particular one. I wanted to do one with the Bewitching again. This is such a cute one. I love the hats. It'll be kind of a fun thing. I've got lots of Halloween cards to make, so it's a good time to take advantage of it. That's for sure. So we're going to be using that. Plus, we're also going to be using the Scary Cute for one of the sentiments on there. And let me show you where those are in the J2D mini catalog. I'm using a black and white design series paper. This is such fun paper. You could use it in anything, but I really like it in the Halloween cards. And then this is the bundle, the Bewitching bundle. So it comes with the stamp set and the punch if you buy it as a bundle. And then, oh, I am sorry, I didn't have that there. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry about that. In any event, this is so cute because it has the hats and the legs. But if you buy it together, you save the 10%. And let me show you that. Here's the sketch again. Like I say, this is a piece of 1/2 inch strip down there. You will see that sentiment, another 1/2 inch strip down there. Okay, so let's get going. I'll just put this up to the top here. So I've got all my goodies here. And I'm not sure what colors I'm going to use. And I wanted to go along with the Gorgeous Grape and the Parakeet Party. I just love those two colors together. They're so much fun. Now, in order to get my stamped image, I want to make sure it's good and black. So I'm going to bring in my Stamparatus. And I've already put, and it's this one that I'm actually using today. I'm using that particular one. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and put that. Let's see. We got to make sure that I've got this in the right spot. That'll work. Put it up there, and we'll put one down here as well. There we go. And then I can also stamp the boots as well. But by using the Stamparatus, I can make sure that it's good and black. So I'm coming in with my Chucky. Remember, if you want to know how to make one of these Chuckies, you can just basically go under my YouTube channel and just search the Most Amazing Tool Chucky. And I'll show you how you can make one from scratch. So you can see that didn't pick up very well there. I'll just go back in with it. And then I want it to be really, really black. So I'm just going to keep inking this up until it's as black as I want it to be. I love any kind of thing that has a punch on it. I love punches. Punches are so quick and easy, right? we go. And it's not picking up over there, so I'm just going to actually lift that up and just do that like that. There we go. Nice and black. Now what I could do too is, why don't I just bring this over and I'll put these legs on there. I've already got them cut out, but just to show you how, probably should have put them on there together. This won't punch out. This has to be stamped and fussy cut. Oops. You know what? I'm going to take that piece off. Let's just go and stamp those up as well. The legs make me so happy. They just... There we go. And of course, we want that to be good and black, so I'll probably go in 2 or 3 times. It's not bad, but so much better when you do that. Now, another way that you could do it so it's really good and black is you could heat emboss it with black. You know what? I'm going to do it one more time for good measure. There we go. And see how nice and black those are. Whoops. That's one thing you do not want to happen, is for your magnets to get together like that. I have duct tape on the end of my magnets, and it tends to help quite a bit with doing that. All right, so let's just put that off to the side. Okay, now we can go ahead and start putting the card together. Now, what I want to do is I want to go ahead and punch this out. So I'm going to have to trim this down because I didn't get it down low enough for the punch. Just like that. And let's just trim that punch over. And I don't know if you've seen this trick or not. Probably have. But I'm just going to go put a Post-it note right there. And now I can come in here and I've got something to hold on to with the punch. Let's see. There we go. And then, of course, we've punched out stars and everything else, but that's fine. Okay, now we have our piece for the inside. And that's where I thought the boots could go. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to cut the boots out. All right. So I have my cardstock. I have it at, I did cut it at 5.5 by 8.5, scored it at 4 1/4. Go down and score a really good score line here. But this gives you that finished card size of 4 1/4 by 5.5. And then I have my next layer, which is this Parakeet Party. What a fantastic color. And this one happens to be 3 3/4 by 5 inches. So I'm just going to go ahead and let's just glue that right down. Do these colors not look just great together? I'll just put that in the middle. Oops. Gives you a bit of wiggle room, but now that I'm putting this down like this, it's not going to give me as much wiggle room. There we go. Now, this is that piece that is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. This piece here is going to go down the one side. Now, I could have used this side, but I want to use the darker gray side is what I want to do. So I just wanted lots of layers on this card. So hence the reason why. There we go. And I wanted to put that on first so that if I had to trim it, I could trim it. And it's just a smidgen. There we go. And then that's just going to go on there like so. And I'm going to put that on there right away as well. You still have more stamping to do, but let's get this base part done so that you can see where I'm going with this card. So we have that like that. Like I say, it's lots of fun because it has the different elements in it. I thought the purple would be really neat to have it there and like that. And then this hat is going to go right about there. So I'm going to just put this straight down onto my piece. This is the 2 7/8, and it was cut with the stylish shapes dies. And I think I can pop this one up. Sure, why not? I'm going to use my black dimensionals because it's going on to a dark one. Let's go like so. Come in with our take your pick tool, and let's just get that where it's going to. Sorry, I'm just plugging in my computer. There we go. This is just going to go down here. And then we want to put our hat on. But of course, let's go ahead and color our hat. Let's make it a fun sort of looking hat. So I'm going to use Highland Heather, dark Highland Heather. I'm going to use the light Parakeet Party and the dark Pumpkin Pie. So let's go ahead and let's see. No rhyme or reason where I'm putting these. Put one there. And then we'll put the Highland Heather on these other dots. And the Highland Heather, we don't have a gorgeous grape in the blends. However, the Highland Heather is dark enough that it looks okay with that. Now, is that not a fun looking hat? And then, of course, let's do the band. I'm going to come in and use the brush end on this. There we go. And then that hat can go right about here. So let's finish doing the rest of the card. Now it has this sentiment. I was going to go actually with the Highland Heather sentiment. And I think that'll work okay. But we need to do some embossing on it because it's not going to show up very well because like I was saying before, we don't really have the black to we don't have the black where it's going to show up as well. So let me just say, I just want to see if I can get this straight. There we go. Now I'm just going to clean that off with my Stampin' Scrub. Now what we want to do is we want to use the Versamark. Don't want any halos. And I'm just going to come in. I'm going to put that right about there. I'm thinking. I'm hoping. Whew, not too bad. And then what I want to do is I'm going to come in with the rest of my embossing kit. And I keep all my embossing powder in these big containers. So I don't want this to. And then we'll just come with our whoops. See, I got a bit there. So I'm actually going to dip that again in the black. And maybe I don't want so much of it to go in there. So I'm just going to come in and just take, there we go. And we'll cover this again. There we go. Sometimes with these stitch lines and that sort of stuff, you find that what might happen is they go into the stitch line. So you just want to make sure that you've got that outside of there. And then we're just going to bring in the heat tool. There's two speeds to the heat tool. You want it on the highest speed. Warm it up just a tad. And then we'll just quickly heat emboss this. Now you'll see that it's going to go shiny, but it's also going to be very black. Which, like I said, if we didn't do that with our hat and with our shoes, with the Stamparatus, we could have done it also with the embossing to make it a nice dark black. And these tweezers are really nice because they have this part that doesn't get hot. Okay. So then this part here shows we have this. So this is the back side of this. So I just want to, let me take it off of this one. I just want it to come off of here. So I'm going to just put some glue on there. Just an added element. Make sure that it's straight. There we go. And then I'm going to go with my dimensionals. And another one here. So you can see what I'm doing. Whoops, that moved on me. Make sure that that's straight. There we go. So see, that's so where we have all the elements. Let's go ahead and we can pop this up as well. Now, if we wanted to, we could have used the punch just to do our stars as embellishments on here. There we go, like this. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to put some embellishments on there. So let's see, what are we going to do? When I have the inside to do here as well. So on the inside, what I thought I could do is I could just put these shoes. I'm going to put them off to the side there. Just like so. So you can kind of have it like a bubble and that the shoes coming out of there. There we go. So we have that. Now, what I have to decide is what embellishment. Should I use these glossy dots because I have the gorgeous grape there, or should I use these as well? So let's see what the glossy dots would look like. So of course we would use the purple. Let's put one there, and let's put one right there. There's something on that one. There we go. All right. So there we have that. And hopefully, like I say, You like that? So we used the Bewitching stamp set and the punch that comes as a bundle. We also used the Scary Cute for the sentiment. And we used the black and white paper and the stylish shapes in order to get the looks of that. So I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to enter into the sketch challenge, where you basically have the chance. If you live in Canada, earn you could earn or get a free stamp set. And if you live outside of Canada, just due to Stampin' Up regulations, I can send you a PDF of a tutorial. So I hope you enjoyed that. After this, there'll be a technique on Tuesday, and then another sketch challenge on the following Saturday, and then I'll be home from New Orleans. In any event, you guys have a great day. Don't forget, if you do live in Canada, I'd love to be your demonstrator. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Have a great day, and bye for now.